gameplay video. So this is my review of Outlast 2013, the first one. Um, I tried to make a part of the game where hold on, let's see. I tried to do this review earlier, a part of the game, but I kept getting fucking chased, and so I couldn't really talk. But this one, I don't think there's too much chasing, at least right away. So I'm just gonna leave my quick review and my quick thoughts on the game. So I've already beaten it. It should be below, or I'll probably link it below. The gameplay, and then I'm gonna start Whistleblower here, and then oh, naked dudes. And then Outlast 2. So, but anyway, I don't really play scary games. If you're a person that has never played scary games before, but you've heard so many things about this, my first scary game was Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. And it was scary. It was super freaky. Marguerite was really freaky, but there was a lot of stuff you could kind of predict, and you really you're being chased kind of. But when you get guns, it's like you're not really being chased. You're fighting off enemies. There are jump scares and there are people that freak you out, but at the same time, it's really, I don't want to say it's not that deep, but it's like, it's just, you can defend yourself. Every time Jack attacks, you have to get a pistol or a gun. You can turn around, blow his head off 4 times, or however many times it takes, and then all of a sudden, it freaks out and fucking, he goes down. So, I personally, this was really scary, but I loved it. But there's just, the main thing about this game is that unless you're really good, you know where everything's at, and you can because you could essentially run through this whole game. If you know where everything's at, you could realistically run through this whole game, but it kind of takes the aura out of it, takes the fun out of it, so. You say you bitch? But you're basically being chased the entire time in this game, and it's the music, everything, the sense of paranoia. I have a 2 parts of this game where I try to get these valves because I was so not even scared of the big guy. Just I'm like, fuck, he's gonna kill me. You know what I mean? There's no, and then I finally figured out where to go. But it takes guts, it takes time, and there's times where I thought, I've watched gameplay of this before. I'm not gonna lie. And there's times where I thought I was good, and I there was a jump scare and I died, and it's just there's just a lot of stuff that freaks you the fuck out, and what the fuck? And it does take time, but I think it's probably the scariest game out there, probably besides Whistleblower. And I think, I feel good. I feel good that I beat it. It does give you a sense of accomplishment, and I kind of want to play the next one to just kind of see what happens. I kind of want to see how everything goes, and towards the end with the wall rider and stuff, it's really cool. It's a really cool game. I recommend it, but I don't recommend it for people for the faint of heart. It's not going to give you a heart attack. It's not going to whatever. I am 24 years old. It's not going to give me nightmares. I didn't lose sleep over it. But it's scary. It's freaky. You have to manage your batteries, and there's a lot of stuff where you just kind of you want to just throw the controller and close your eyes, and that's, a lot of it's the music, a lot of it's the sound, a lot of it's the breathing, but this game does that shit to you. So, but anyway, with that being said, my recommendation, I think, it's not, I don't know, I'm not a big scary game player, but I think this is definitely the scariest game you'll ever play. Maybe Outlast, Whistleblower, and then Outlast 2 are probably up there too, but just the way that everything in this is set up, I think Whistleblower is a little more freaky. Outlast 2 is a little more grotesque, but it's scary. It's really, really scary. I know it's duh, but this game will definitely shake you to your core, and you find out a lot about yourself, but it's nice. It's nice to push through it, and it's fun to push through it, and but it'll put you on your seat, and it's not a bad game in any way, and I know you can't defend yourself, but it's a lot easier to get by people, and there's a lot of places you can hide. There's a lot of oh, he doesn't even, I think he comes later, but you could hide in lockers and shit, under beds, corners and stuff. It's a really simple game, but it's well done. It's beautiful. A lot of religious stuff, but it is very gory, very, very gory. There's a lot of shit in this game that I wouldn't recommend to children. I wouldn't recommend to even teenagers. So But just kind of keep that in mind. But it's a beautiful game. Red Barrels does a really good job. Outlast 2, I haven't played it yet, but I've seen gameplay, and it's pretty fucked. But, I mean, there's got to be a limit. There's got to be a bar raised, and these guys definitely do it. So, and I think a lot of people, I mean, I think Resident Evil went to first player because of these guys, or the PT trailer, I know, but I think they switched over that mindset because of how these games are perceived as the scariest. You know, I mean, I don't think this game would be as scary if it wasn't third person. I wish The Evil Within would go in first person, but I mean, it gives you more. I mean, I'm looking at my TV right now. I'm not even looking at a monitor while I'm playing this, but the first person view does give you more of like a realistic, even though it's not VR. I couldn't play this in VR, but it just gives you a mindset that you're it, you know. So, but I would recommend 8 out of 10. I mean, the only things I would scratch on is maybe not even stuff you could fight back on, just maybe a little more. Like, I mean, if you die, you die. You know, you can't. There's no health regeneration shit. There's literally your camera. I know that's kind of the crazy element of it. That's what makes it fun to beat and fun to play. But at the same time, you got nothing. You have absolutely nothing. You didn't even get a flashlight. You just have this, you know. But I know it's like Marshall. That's what makes it scary, is because of that it offers that type of stuff, and I get that. But at the same time, I don't think I ever went in here when I originally played, and I think that battery would have helped. Now I'm pissed. But I think, obviously, I mean, this game came out 4 years ago. The graphics are just, you know, they're not the best, but I mean, that's kind of the scariest part about it. But I just think a little more, you know, I don't even want to say customization, just a little more player-friendly shit, and maybe even make the gameplay itself a little harder, I think would bring this game up. But I'm just trying to, I don't want to give any game a 10 out of 10 because, you know, I think that's just me just being a hype man or a beast. But I think this is, it's like I want to say this is the scariest game, but I think actually Whistleblower is scarier. But technically it's the same game. I played Outlast 2. I've heard that's not as scary. I heard it's a little more fucked up than it is scary. But, you know, like I said, I haven't played it, so I could be wrong. I'll give my review on all three when I'm done. But I think the Outlast itself, are the scariest games ever of all time, ever created. I know there's the Five Nights at Freddy's. I know a lot of people don't think that's scary, but fuck you, that's scary. I don't want to hear that. I think the Joy Creation, pretty sure that's a fan-made game, but the Joy Creation is really scary. All the Resident Evil games, all the older Silent Hill games, you know, they're not less scary because you can't. It's inflation, kind of. I know that I'm using that word wrong, but you can't really compare an old Silent Hill game to Resident Evil 7 because it's just, that's not fair. You can't compare the graphics. You know, you can't compare what abilities they had. You kind of got to compare what it came out at the time. So you can throw the Silent Hill games with Outlast and Resident Evil because of when they came out and all the above. So, but yeah, I think they're really freaky, and this game is definitely a fucking nightmare. So, I definitely would consider playing it. Just like I said, it's not for the faint of heart, and no matter what, there's no way. Yeah, you can't avoid anything in this game. See, but this guy doesn't move. Fuck you. Let's go, bitch. Yeah, I don't get that. Because later he chases you after this guy does. What's up, pussy boy? Woo! Anyway, let me know what you think of the review. I would love if you are watching this, let me know what you think of the game and how you would compare it to other scary games and kind of what you're thinking. So, but anyway, that's it. Thank you guys. Can you open this? Oh, yeah. Do you even have a weapon? Oh, you do. Okay. But anyway, like and subscribe for more gameplay, and fuck you, dude. I really would recommend this. I really would. I think, I mean, even right now, this is a simple, I gotta get something in this hallway or something, or this room, but I mean, this isn't even that, this is like the least scariest part of the game, and I'm on edge, you know? And, I mean, like I said, I would love a flashlight or something, anything that would, yeah, see, then this guy's like all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna leave my shit too. I mean, that alone is so simple, yet if you saw him just chilling there, and then all of a sudden you're running back, and then all of a sudden he's in your grill, I mean, that's scary, you know what I mean? That's a scary fucking thing, you know what I mean? You never know what's gonna be next, and what kind of horror it puts you through, and you get to see a lot of naked dudes. What's up? So anyway, that's my review. Like and subscribe. I only have a couple subscribers, so Well, this is my walkthrough channel. My main channel has more subscribers. I'm gonna try to promote this channel more on my bigger channel, so to speak. So, but anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below. And that's it. I keep saying that's it, but peace. Hold on, I want to see what I gotta do after this. They're already gone. I forgot. Oh, the showers. I need to go to the showers anyway. Oh, but I need a key. See, I've already beaten this. I beat this, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago, and I don't remember what I got to do. Oh, is it the big guy? It's the big guy, isn't it? No, he's right here. He's right there. Chris Walker. What's up, playa? I'm like running. I don't even know why. Huh. Oh, they're one-shots. Damn. Okay. All right. I'm done. Peace.